Hi, this is Rika. Welcome to today's flow. We will be starting on our knees today in Balasana. So come to seated on your heels. Your big toes are touching. Your knees are mat distant apart. And then we fold forward to Balasana. Extend our arms to the front of the mat. Take a deep breath here through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Engage your arms. Maybe come onto your fingertips and maybe walk a little bit more to the front if possible. Come to focus on today's practice. Focus on your breath, on the small movements of your fingers and your arms. One more inhale here. And then exhale, walk your arms to the side of your mat, right side of your mat. Place your left hand over your right hand and breathe into your side body. One more breath here. With your next inhale, walk yourself back to center and exhale to the other side. Again, place your right hand over your left. Breathe here. And with your next inhale, walk back to center. Take one more big, deep breath here. And then walk your hands slowly a little bit inward. Come to your first tabletop position and do some wave-like movements with your body. Maybe circle your hips from side to side, back to the front, maybe in the other direction. Maybe only to the front and only to the back. Whatever feels good today. And then slowly make yourself into downward facing dog, still making some wavy movements. Maybe come to high plank, back to Balasana, and downward facing dog again. Slowly find stillness, step your feet mat distant apart. Inhale here and exhale, twist to the right side. Take your right ankle with your left hand. Maybe look to the side or up and breathe here. One more inhale here and exhale to center. Inhale, but in center, and exhale, twist to the other side. With your right hand, grasp your right ankle. Inhale here, and exhale back to center. And then slowly walk yourself towards the front of your mat into your first forward fold. Your feet are hip distance apart. Bend your knees, and then maybe swing from side to side. You can also grasp your elbows with your opposing hands. And then find stillness in forward fold. Inhale here and exhale here. With your next inhale, step back with your left foot. Bend your knee, back knee, untuck your toes, and come to no lunge. Either place your hands onto the mat or onto your knee. Breathe here. With your next exhale, place your hands back next to your foot. Tuck your toes under, shorten your stance a little bit, and come to pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold over your baby. Place your hand onto your shin, onto your knee. Inhale, straighten your spine again. Exhale, rotate your feet to the back, long side of the mat, and then sit down into cow pose. Either take your hands next to your body, or you can take them into a prayer position on the back. Inhale here, exhale, release your hands to the side of your body, and then rotate yourself back into pyramid pose, and all the way to the other long side of the mat into wide-legged forward fold. Either place your hands underneath your head on the mat or onto your ankles. Breathe here. With your next inhale, come onto one side, on the right side, and bend your left knee. Straighten back your knee, come to center, and to the other side. Bend your right knee. Inhale back up, come to center, rotate yourself all the way to the other side of the mat, to the back side of the mat. Step your right foot back to high lunge, bend your knee, untuck your toes to low lunge, and either come with your hands onto your knee or stay on the mat. Breathe here. Make sure your core is engaged, your both legs are engaged, your hips are facing towards the back. One more breath here. And with your next exhale, place your hands back onto the mat. Tuck your toes under and shorten your stance into pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Breathe here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, rotate your feet to the back long side of the mat and sit down again into cow pose. Either have your hands on the side or bring them into prayer position on the back of your. Inhale here. Exhale, release your hands. Come back to pyramid pose. And then rotate yourself into center. Wide-legged forward fold. Breathe here. Rotate yourself all the way to the front of the mat. Step into forward fold. One breath here. And with your next inhale, again, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Lower your knee, untuck your toes, low lunge. From here, inhale and bend your back knee and grab your back knee with your right hand. Twisted monkey. Breathe here. Inhale here, and with your next exhale, release. Slowly release your leg. Place your hands next to your foot. And then tuck your toes, back toes under. Come to three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Extend your leg to the front side of the mat. Inhale, extend your arm up. Gaze goes up. Breathe here. And with your next exhale, place your hand back onto your mat. Come back to three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose. Rotate your knee inward. Place your shin on the long side of the mat. Supported side plank. Inhale, your arm up and to the front. Take a deep stretch into your side body. Breathe here. With your next inhale, rotate yourself to the back of the mat. Come to sit on your heel. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Breathe here. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale, place your hands on the front of the mat. Tuck your toes under. Step into high lunge and step all the way to the front. Forward fold. Breathe here. On your next inhale, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Bend your back knee and tuck your toes. Inhale, bend your back knee. Extend your arm to the back. Twisted monkey on this side. Breathe here. With your next exhale, slowly release your leg. Place your hands next to your front foot. Tuck your toes under and step back into three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose. Extend your leg to the back side of the one side of the mat. Inhale your arm up. Exhale, place your hands to the front of the mat. Come to three-legged dog again. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose. Rotate your knee to the right side. Extend your arm up and to the front of the mat. Deep side stretch here. Inhale your arm up. Come seated onto your heel. Inhale both arms up. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Breathe here. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, place your hands to the front of your mat. Step back into high lunge and all the way to the front, forward fold. Breathe here. Your next inhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. High lunge. Shorten your stance to pyramid pose. And breathe here. Your next inhale, walk your hand a little bit outside the front of your mat. Place your right hand onto the mat. Lift your back foot off the mat. Rotate your hips outward. Come to half moon. Maybe place your left hand onto your left hip. Or if it's available for you, you can extend your left arm. Inhale here. Exhale, step back onto the mat. Rotate your feet to the long side of your mat, a little bit to the center of your body. Wide-legged forward fold. From here, we are coming to headstand if it's available for you. Interlace your fingers and place your forearms onto the mat. Your elbows are shoulder width apart. Place the crown of your head onto your mat and your back of the head into your interlaced fingers. And then slowly lift your feet up off the ground into the sky, into headstand. Breathe here. One more breath here. And with your next exhale, slowly lower yourself back down into wide-legged forward fold. Lift your head off the ground. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Stay here for a while. And then rotate yourself to the back side of the mat into high lunge. Shorten your stance into pyramid pose. And breathe here. With your next inhale, walk towards the front of your mat or back of your mat. Place your hand on the outside of the back of your mat. Lift your back foot off the ground. Rotate your hips open. And then place your right hand onto your right hip or extend it to the sky. Half moon. Inhale here. Exhale, release down onto the mat. Rotate your feet back into wide-legged forward fold. And then rotate yourself all the way to the front of the mat. Step into Uttanasana. One more forward fold here. Maybe take some swings again. And then slowly lower yourself down into seated position. Straighten your legs to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Breathe here. Either take your ankles or take the outer side of your feet, whatever is available for you. You can release your head. One more breath here. And with your next inhale, slowly come back to seated. Move yourself forward a little bit and then lower all the way onto the mat, either by placing your head to the front or underneath your knees. And then lower yourself vertebra by vertebra all the way onto the mat. From here, extend your legs to the sky, flex your feet. Breathe here. And with your next inhale, cross your right leg over your left leg, bend your knees like in cow pose, and then grasp your shins with your hands, either by interlacing your fingers or just grab each shin with one hand. With your next exhale, release your hands to the sides, and then inhale here, exhale, rotate your hips towards the left side of your mat. Inhale your legs back up, extend them to the sky, and cross your left leg over your right, bend your knees, and again push them towards your upper body with your hands. One more breath here. And with your next exhale, straighten your arms to the side and rotate your hips towards your right side of the mat. Breathe here. Either look up or to the left. And with your next inhale, lift your legs back up. Extend your legs to the sky. Inhale here. And then exhale, slowly lower your legs down all the way onto the mat. Release your arms, your palms facing upward. Release your legs, your feet a little bit outward. And then come to relax in Savasana. Feel the calmness that has reached your body throughout the practice. Come back to noticing your breath and start bringing some movement into your hands and into your toes. Maybe rotate your hands and your feet. Stretch your arms over your head. And then come to lying on one side. Maybe place your head onto your lower arm. And when you feel ready, press yourself up with the other hand. Come into a seated position. Place your hands onto your thighs or onto your knees. Roll your shoulders back. Take one deep breath here. Maybe sigh it out. Take your hands into heart center. Thank yourself for taking the time. Practice on the mat today. I thank you for taking the time and let me guide through your practice today. Namaste.